Aha! I actually almost timed it this time. Anyway, welcome. And welcome back to Hunter Simulator 2012, by the way. Apparently I started crafting over 1,000 arrows last time I ended the stream. Why is the game getting bippity boppity boop? Do you see this? Question mark? Kind of confused by that. Hold up. Hello? Why is it so laggy? Is it because I'm making arrows? Something running in the background that I don't know about? Nothing out of the ordinary. What in tarnation? Alright. I don't know what the issue is here. Oh, I think my settings got changed. That's kind of weird. This should help pretty tremendously. That should probably do it. Sky quality. That's weird. Ooh, Kappa. Cappuccino. How's it going? Alright, is it... It's still kind of laggy? That's weird. I wonder why my settings got changed. I don't think there was an update today anyway. Let's continue on our boat trip now that we're no longer on choppy waters. Gonna try and catch a Spino. It'll be quite a treat. Hopefully we don't lose board, buddy. Really freaking me out up there. Finna be a cappuccino. Alright. Ideally, we'll be able to catch a Spino over here. It's no big deal if not. Where the hell are audio settings? I guess there's nothing I can really change. I was hoping I could turn off the arrow making noise. It's a little annoying, isn't it? Vroom vroom. What's burning? Oh, my forge. I was like, what's making this noise now? Kind of worried about Borg buddy up there. Cousin of Board buddy. Nephew of Bird buddy. Son of Board Beatty. I don't know. I might have to cancel these arrows. Good lord. There could be a Spino right there, I guess. That would really kind of suck because I have a base right there. Let's take a peek. It's something I should deal with right now if there is one here. I'll probably just kill it. Ooh, we're getting some choppiness again. What is with my settings? View distance, maybe? That kind of sucks. Because ideally you'd have like some sort of max view distance, right? But that'll probably help quite a bit. I say as it makes no difference whatsoever. What? Maybe make that medium. Make that high. What the hell were my settings before that I had like no issues? Lower textures maybe? I'm so confused. Maybe that? Did that not save? Oh, it did. Oh, you know what? That might have just been it overall. Alright, I'm not seeing a Spino. It also might not be rendering in. And we're having another... Okay. We'll lower that to medium then. I don't know what else to do after this, because I feel like I definitely didn't have low render distance on, but we'll do what we gotta do. This is definitely choppy. This is kind of annoying. I'm so sorry I'm having to do this. It might be one of these. I don't remember if I had these on. Back. I really don't want to have to... I don't want to have to restart. Yeah, that didn't help at all. I guess I'm gonna have to restart the game. I'm sorry. I genuinely don't understand why it changed, and I don't know what is going on here. Actually, ambient occlusion might change it. That's usually pretty expensive. Nope. Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to start it. So let's go ahead and turn off all of these. We'll save, and we'll exit to menu. I'm so sorry. I really don't know why my settings changed. Literally from last stream, there wasn't even an update to the game today at all. There was one yesterday, and there was no issues yesterday. Actually, that's not true. We did have a crash yesterday, but, you know, there was no issue outside of that. Ah, this is annoying. What's worse is if this doesn't solve it, I'm lost. Like, I don't know where to go. Because I definitely didn't have all low settings. I'm pretty sure I was like a mix of mediums and highs. So the fact that I've had to lower some things that I don't think I lowered before kind of has me confused, which is why I'm hoping it's one of these require restart settings that I just like instantly turned off before I started streaming and it wasn't an issue, but hopefully it is now. I don't think I have the plugin enabled for chat. Well, I think it's enabled. I have like a lay, what are they called? I don't know what to call it. Like a screen inlay. I was gonna call it a layover, but that doesn't feel right. Why am I blanking on this? I don't know. It's something where my stream chat shows up here. I like partially want it here so anyone who watches the VODs on YouTube for whatever reason, like the archives, can see what I was responding to. But I ultimately, I mean, I can enable it at any time if it's requested, but I ultimately decided against having chat on screen in case someone capped and I needed to like go through. Hello. Speaking of chat, the one time now it looks like I'm saying hello to nobody, but yeah, I don't have chat on screen because you never know what someone's gonna say. Usually automod catches shit, but sometimes there's a split second. Someone's being a cappuccino. Alright, hopefully it stops lagging after I changed those settings, and it kinda doesn't look like it did. Why? I really do not know what the issue be, but we'll try and change that, maybe? And that managed to make it worse. What? How? What? How could that make it worse? Just got ARK and don't know what to do. You're basically me like a little bit ago. Okay. I would say, looks like I'm not lagging anymore. First thing you should do is build yourself some tools. Find yourself some food. Berries just to survive. Meat by killing dodos if you want to be able to heal quicker. This is actually my first time, like, it's not my first time ever playing it, but like this is my first ever island. I was brand new to this, like, oh man, I guess it's almost 3 weeks ago now. It doesn't feel like it, but be prepared for a lot of grinding. Oh goodness gracious. And also be prepared for heartache when you lose some dinos, because it's gonna happen. I would say if you can tame a mosh chops pretty early on. Good for resource gathering. There we go. Tame one of these dudes if you can. But if you're just looking to survive, avoid pretty much everything. Don't punch anything bigger than you. And stick to the shores, because inland is a death sentence. And if it glows red, run the other way. Those are alpha dinos. That thing right there is a mosh chops. That's the thing I said you should tame. I think it's one of the only dinos you can ride without a saddle. So if you tame that, it'll help you gather berries which will like help keep you alive, help feed your dinos. And you can actually get something called a narco berry, which will help you tame other dinos. But it really just comes down to trying to survive. For the longest time, you're probably either going to be like dying frequently to things while you're trying to explore or find a place, or just dying. I really don't know how to tame. Okay, I get you. So it depends on the thing. Some things aren't even tameable. Some things you can just walk up to, it'll give you a prompt and it'll be like press E to feed it with the item in your last slot. So mine's set to slash, but you can set it to whatever. And I have it set to slash because I use 0 for something else. I think it's 0 by default. But some things will let you just feed it friendly things. Other things still kind of friendly, like they won't attack you unless you attack them, but other things you'll need to shoot with arrows. Now these are normal stone arrows. I just made like 1,000 of them because they're good for killing, and you can also coat them with narcotics to make trank arrows, and that's how you put a dino to sleep. To actually tame it, you'll need to shoot it with enough trank arrows, or there's higher tiers. Is that a dinosaur you're moving in? I am actually on a boat. I'm on a boat. I highly suggest you do this. You can build a raft, so you have to buy that with engrams, which are here. And you'll need to buy the raft. It's kind of expensive early game, but it's a great investment. Pretty much the only thing that can easily destroy it is a whale, so just don't go deep ocean and you should be good for a bit. And these are stone foundations, so it's something you can build a house out of. But you can, interestingly enough, put them on a raft, so I kind of built a house on a raft. This is a moving fortress. This one is designed for killing dinos, and it's actually not complete. I need to make this a little thicker so that dinos can't just walk up on it. But this is the general design. That's a late tier weapon. That's a dinosaur. You can change up the design however you want, but this one was designed for killing dinos. So this is a weapon that will kill pretty much anything, as long as it's relatively close to my level, within a few bolts, as long as I don't miss. And this is just in case, so I can get on my flyer through up here. I can shoot from up here. I have guns as well, but I'm a little later game than obviously you are. But you can get some swimming dinos. There are megalodons. Is that a dino? I don't know if that's technically a dino. But you can get some swimming dinos. Let's see if we can see any. Okay, I don't see any, but you can eat that fish. You can use that to tame other fish. There's a jellyfish. Those will kill you. Don't stay away unless you're looking to get their biotoxin, which is good for taming. Ooh, my game's getting a little laggy. I'm sorry. For some reason, my game like updated its settings, and I've been having some lag issues here. So I guess I'll lower it. I really don't think I should have any issues, but kind of unfortunate. Does that help me at all? And it's helping a little, but it can be better. I used to have this on like high and medium. I don't really know why it's gotten so bad, but let's just make it as low as possible. I'd rather it be smooth and look a little worse visually than have it be choppy, but like every 2 slideshows is 4K. I'm so sorry. I hate this. And I think it just crashed. Oh, there it goes. And there we go. So this isn't actually my first raft, so I wouldn't expect to build something like this right away. But you're gonna need one of these real fast. I'm assuming you might already know how to make a campfire. Let me actually turn that on. But these are narcotics. You need spoiled meat and these narco berries to make it. That's how you'll tame higher tier enemies. I'm actually hopefully about to tame something, if you want to see generally how that's done. This is one of the more dangerous tames if it's here. It's a Spinosaurus. I actually recently lost mine, but I'm looking to get. It's a pretty dangerous tame, so I actually my thing fall off. Oh, dinos can ride on rafts, but they do eventually fall off. If you'll notice mine floating over nothing. But I actually built a pen specifically designed to tame. I may have designed it a little poorly. I didn't know I didn't need that big of a doorway. But let's go ahead and see if the dino I want is here, because they don't always spawn exactly the same spot. Kind of looks like it's not here, which sucks for me because I can't reuse this trap right now. How do you make tools? Okay. So the first thing you're gonna need to do is unlock it. So I'm gonna assume, you know, let me get to it. Let me get ashore real quick. We'll go over some stuff. I'm gonna go further up shore because dinos do attack my boat, and I don't want the dino I'm looking to tame to attack this, because then I'll probably have to kill it. Alright, here we go. So the first thing you're probably going to need to do is punch some stuff, unfortunately. You can pick up stones off the floor by just pressing E or whatever your gathering thing is. You can't really punch stone. You can press E on bushes like this, or there we go. These are probably more common wherever you are. This will get you berries and fiber. You're going to need that for some tool making. But you're going to probably have to punch a tree down, and you will take damage while you do it, so be careful. And I don't know when you get levels, but you'll need to unlock a stone pick. You might actually start with this, so you'll want to use your engram point to unlock the ability to make that, and then you'll be able to see the crafting requirements. You might need to press this button here if you need to see the crafting requirements. So you notice how I have stone, thatch, wood. So you have to punch the tree for the thatch and the wood. You can pick the stone up off the floor, and now you can use that thing. So I have a metal version, but you can now use that to gather stone, thatch, and wood, right? And again, you'll probably level up, so then you'll need to make that with the same idea where you unlock it. You'll need to make spears to defend yourself, campfire to keep yourself warm and cook your food, torch to see at night and slightly keep yourself warm. You'll probably want a water skin if you want to do even the most like remote exploration, but you can get away with skipping it if you live on the shore. If you want to build like a mild bit of base, as long as you don't have a lot of predators around you, the thatch stuff should be fine, but it can be destroyed by pretty much any dino that attacks it, as long as it's, you know, not like a dodo. I think dodos straight run from you, but it's kind of the same concept. You just keep going on. As you level, you unlock things that you need to either protect yourself or, you know, use to gather resources. And I should probably store these hundreds of arrows that I just made, thousands actually. And it just comes down to that. So you need the tools to make tools so you can survive, and you know, just keep grinding and gathering resources. Let's go ahead and put a couple of those in there. So you notice how I made basically 1,000 arrows. I need those to defend myself, as well as you can add narcotics to them, as I mentioned, so that you can tame them. You can also change the values of things in that menu when you first launch your single player world, which I kind of suggest you do, unless you really like the grind. There's a lot of things that actually do take real hours. Just like large dinos scale, basically. I haven't come across one, but I've been told a mammoth can take like 12 hours to tame, and that's in-game time, but still, in terms of in-game time, that's probably, I think it's in-game time anyway, but that's probably gonna take you half an in-game day, right? So I'm not too sure how long that is. I think it's quite a bit of time though. So that's just time spent, you know, hanging around defending that dino. So you maybe want to have that or something, unless you're down with that more realistic, if you can call it that, approach. Alright, I have plenty of trank arrows going here. You can also hover over tools to see what they're used for, if you've already made them. So you notice the pick says it's better for thatch from trees, flint from rocks, meat from bodies, and the hatchet is better for getting you stone from rocks, or like the hides from animals get you wood. Of course, you can get dinos that will help you with that as well. Alright. I also suggest you get the bow as soon as you can. So here we go. Let me get up here. Let me check my weight real fast. Kind of high. Alright, let's see if we can get on Bird Buddy from here. Oh, you stupid bastard. Let me go ahead and go up. Ah, oh, damn it. Alright, we'll just tell him to follow you. Please come down. There you go, bud. Oh, God. Oh, God. Alright, let's go ahead and land. Actually, oh, I can't. Okay. I thought I could tell you to run. If it comes to it, you need to be passive flee, thank you. Stamina. Alright. Is this... I don't know if this dude was always brown. You dirty? Okay, so the dino I want isn't here. We'll go upriver a little bit, see if it's maybe down there. What if I can join you? So I'm on a single player world right now. So I don't think you'll be able to, but there are servers if that's how you want to play it. I personally went for a single player world because this was my first time ever. Like, basically like 3 or so weeks ago now, it was my first time ever playing it. I didn't want to let anyone down, and I didn't want to get like bullied out of being able to enjoy the game, if you know what I mean. Because sometimes it can be like overwhelming, and then either having someone like steal my resources or whatever, you know, just felt like it was gonna potentially prevent me from wanting to play it or being able to enjoy it. So I went with single player, so nobody can join this but me. I'm pretty sure that dinosaur's floating. Oh, it's standing on a rock. Interesting. But there are, like I said, servers. You can host your own world, I believe. Stuff like that. Ooh, it's getting a little choppy for me here. Oh shit, that's a Titanoboa. Let's go straight up. So that's a very dangerous creature. I suggest you avoid them if you can. How do you get their meat? So you'll need to hit it with a pickaxe if you want more meat than hide, and an axe, a normal axe, the hatchet, if you want more hide than meat. So it just depends on what you want out of it. You can hit it with like a spear or a machete, or I think it's called a sword actually, but you can hit it with those if you'd like. They will still give you resources, but there are efficient, like there's more efficient things you can use depending on what you want out of it. And I'm overheating here, so I gotta be careful. And that's because I'm wearing metal armor, which gives no heat protection. There are 2 Titanoboas. They're pretty dangerous. Mostly because I don't have anything with me that can defend against them. I could shoot them. I could probably kill them really quick, but they could kill me really quick too. Wait a second, are those redwoods? Oh, those are. That'll be useful. Why did I never realize that was there? Well, this kind of sucks because there's no Spinosaurus Rex here for me. I think it's a Spinosaurus. I don't think there's a Rex in there. It's Spinosaur. Oh, hey, a beaver. Beavers can be a good source of early game resources if you see their dam, but just be prepared to be rushed by them. They will attack you if you steal their shit, but their dams will often have a lot of cement paste, a lot of wood. Can be very useful for like starting a base early on. This dino is in a horrible position. I'm sorry you live like this. It literally can't leave that rock. This is a Pelagornis. It's a pretty good tame that I think is near most of the earlier, or the easier spawns, at least for the island. I don't know which island you're on. What I'm looking for something called a Spinosaurus or a Spino. It is a very large predator. Mine recently died to 2 other Spinosaurs and an Alpha Raptor and its pack. So there are alpha versions of some of the predator dinos that have buffs. And I thought I could take the Alpha Raptor, and we got it interrupted by the other Spinos, and I unfortunately lost my Spino in the process. And my life, I had to respawn, and I came back with actually this boat, and I killed everything in a rage. Probably should have left the other Spinos alive in hindsight, because I could have tamed them, but I was mad, so I killed them. I also thought there would be one here by now, because it's been probably like 20 in-game days since I've been here. I expected one to have respawned by now. Let's go ahead and land here. I wouldn't expect to be able to tame one for a while. Oh, you're still following me. I wouldn't expect to be able to tame one for a while if I were you, unless you really up your gather rates, as well as like the taming rates, so you can get arrows fast. But I want to say it took me like 80 narcotic arrows, or trank arrows, whatever you want to call them, to be able to knock down my first one safely. So it was in here, it couldn't damage me. It could have if it was attacking the right structure. If it was attacking right here, it probably could have escaped. But yeah, you can lure them over something like this, and then they can't escape. They can damage stone, but you know, it takes them a while. And if I'm shooting it in the head with trank arrows or tranquilizer darts, it'll go down relatively quick. Let me check over this ridge. Unfortunately, Spinos do spawn near a lot of the easy mode, in quotes, spawns for the island. I believe that's the name of the island. It's called the island. It was like the first one they ever made. So like a lot of the easy spawns have some kind of difficult predators near them. Especially like the rivery areas. There's Sarcos, Titanoboas, and Spinos, as well as Raptors and Carnos. So it can be pretty hard to start. You can get bullied out of a spawn. Like my first base, which I'm actually going to go back and check. I was actually there when you first joined, I believe, where I was messing with settings. There was a Spino next to it for the longest time. And it was really hard to live there because I was in constant fear that this thing was going to come and mess my day up. And sometimes they can. Like, they can take over an area and you won't be able to deal with it until, you know, when I kill an animal, it says drag body. Right. So you can drag bodies and you can actually use them as bait. So some dinos, like an Argentavis, or the Megalodons, or the Hesperornis even. So some of those dinos will actually come towards it to feed off of it. And some of them actually need that for you to tame them. Oh, I thought I could mine that. So the Hesperornis, for example, I believe you need to tame it by catching fish and then handing it to it. Like, you have to hand feed them. And as well, if you want them to produce eggs, you have to hand feed them fish as well. So it can be kind of difficult unless you have something called, I want to say, an Ichthyornis or something. It's a bird. They're really annoying. How do you get the fish's meat? So, let's see if we can show. There might not be fish here. Oh, here's a fish. So here's a fish. I'm just gonna kill it with my sword real fast. So to get the most fish, you want to use a pickaxe if you can. You can use a sword or a spear or an axe, but it won't give you as much as with a pickaxe. But you just need some sort of tool. Usually the same tool that you kill it with. You can, like I said, pick it up, drag it, leave it as bait for a megalodon if you want to try and tame one, lure it somewhere away from other stuff. Or you can feed it to Hesperornis if you want to tame one of those. Or if it's like a dodo, you can leave it where something called an Argentavis is, or a raptor is, and they'll feed on the carcass. Alright, so my taming method just got a little more difficult because I can't use that pre-made cage anymore. I can make the ingredients for another one, but I think I might leave my little bird buddy at home and just try and do one with my boat here. It's going to be a little difficult, but I don't want to risk this bird's life because I've lost like 6 of them doing this. Oh fuck. Also, most land dinosaurs will drown, so if you're trying to tame one out in like the water and it passes out and its head falls underwater, you're probably not going to get it, so I wouldn't waste like taming resources on that. And try and lure them away if you can, obviously, so that doesn't happen. I know you're a bit away from taming, but I've had the misfortune of trying to tame stuff before and having it fall into water and not being able to get it, so I just have to kill it. If you're using the island, by the way, the same one I'm on, if you see that little like teardrop shaped island around the 80 longitude mark, just short of 80 lat, that's actually an island filled with only herbivores. Now it's surrounded by megalodons. There are megalodons in the water, but if you can manage to fly there or make a raft and get there, you're actually pretty safe. There's metal deposits, there's okay stone and okay wood, and it's pretty safe. There's tons of herbivores though, and some of the herbivores do attack in a pack. Whenever I kill a dodo with a pickaxe, I don't get the meat. So you have to kill it and then start striking its corpse, and you should gather meat. It'll be like harvesting. I know it's kind of brutal, but that's the only way. Is there something here I can demonstrate that on? Nothing that I'd kill. Alright, there might be something up ahead that I can do that on real fast for you. We just passed where I spawned. There can be a Spino here sometimes, which is the dinosaur I'm looking for. There can be one upriver here as well, but it's a lot more dangerous upriver here. There's a cave over there for crystal if that's something you end up looking for, which you should because it's very useful. But I'd wait before I go get it because it's very dangerous up here. There's tons of raptors, things that can kill you. I think you're a long ways off. It took me a long time to get to this stage. Oh, that's a long neck. Never mind. Yeah. I get it. Like some things you can also press E on before you whack it. Before you whack it. And that'll give you like a trophy. That's usually just high tier predators that have that though. But I can definitely understand since it says like press E to grab this. You're probably just thinking, oh, so this is how I get it. So these dudes aren't aggressive in that they're not trying to kill you, but I believe they can whack you with your tail or their tail. And if you're near a cliff, they will send you to your death. So I just want to let you know before you get yeeted like I've been. These are pigs. They're not aggressive at all. Great for meat. Let me see if I can just quickly show you. I'm sure you already figured it out, but here's my pickaxe and whack, and you see on the left there I'm getting hide and raw meat. I do have my gathering thing turned up. Oh, look, an otter. This thing's cute. Oh, you know what? There. So you see how it says drag a fish to feed? So like when you killed your thing, you could drag its corpse. So if I were to kill this fish, oh, there's piranhas. Watch out for piranhas, by the way. They will They will ruin your early game career. They really did to mine. So here I've got a piranha. And I bring it to Otter Buddy. I feed it. Ooh. I feed it. Come here. There we go. Alright, we fed it. And it says taming there. We're at 96%. So I do have like 4 times tame rate because I'm streaming. And that thing's running. So there's a good chance that thing's running from a predator. So that can be a good thing to watch out for if like non-violent creatures can be seen running. You might be able to assume that there's predators in the area. So you need to make a fire, a campfire, to cook the meats. Where did that otter go? Let's see if we can finish this tame. Oh, come here. I don't even know what this is for. I've never tamed an otter before, but it's cute. Hey! Feel free to let me know if you want to name it. Oh, I can pick it up! What? What? Oh, I love this game. I got an otter on my neck. This is sick. Alright, so let's get inside. So this is how you cook meat. There are higher tiers of cooking stations, so let's see if I can find them. You know what, I can probably just search. So there's a cooking pot, and that's made for like taming foods. You can make kibbles that help you tame stuff. There's like an industrial cooker. You'll notice I don't even have that yet. It's kind of expensive. This is like the basic cooker. It's just a campfire. It's one of the first things you can unlock in the Engram things. And right there it says, perfect for cooking meat, staying warm, and providing light. I suggest you put one pretty much anywhere you plan on setting up base. You need to cook wood. You can cook thatch, I believe, as well. You might even be able to cook fiber. I'm not sure. I don't remember. And you can also use this as a spark powder, but that's also used for other recipes. Kind of an advanced thing. I don't think you need to worry about it yet. But I would just try and cook wood or thatch, which are both gotten from trees. Level up is available. So whatever your inventory thing is, I think it's I by default. On animals you can press F. Oh, I just threw my thing. Okay, apparently pressing F while you have something on you throws it. But you can press I and you'll open your inventory, so that's where you can see your stuff. I have bullets. I have a sickle, which helps me get prime fish off of just random fish. Normally you can only get that from megalodons, whales, mosasaurs, and like the high tier predators. But all you really have to do is, you know, go in there, go to Engrams, and you can spend your Engram points. Your Engram points are right there on the number, and you can also use a level up right here. So you see these plus signs next to your stats. You can put them in anything. You'll notice I've never put any into crafting skill. I just have put stuff into what I've been told is better, so you can find whatever works for you. I've been like recently working on movement speed and health. I suggest going into weight quite a bit as well. Stamina is useful because sometimes you need to run, you know, movement speed, stamina, you need to run from a dino. Melee damage helps you kill things faster as well as gather faster. But these are the points it's talking about to level up. It'll say that until you spend them. The Engram points you can stockpile because it won't tell you, but these are the points it wants you to spend. And I was told basically that like health, stamina, weight were like kind of the most important, because melee damage is important, but there are dinos that specialize in resource gathering, so you can sort of circumvent that once you get taming. Movement speed's pretty good too, because sometimes it helps to be more agile and be able to run for your life, which often, quite honestly, doesn't save you at all. It's interesting that I couldn't just throw all this in there at once. Why is this set to one at a time? Interesting. Alright, let me take a peek around. If I go ahead and throw you, There you go. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you to... I want you to stay in here because you'll be nice and safe. Because being on me is not safe. Let's get on our little bird buddy. Ooh, that's a predator. That's a kind of low tier predator. You'll probably come across those a lot in the starter areas. I suggest killing them because they will blind you. They will pester you. You're gonna need stone spears. And I suggest you have more than one stone spear on you at a time, because they do break randomly. The iron spear, or the metal spear, has like a set durability like most other things, but for some reason the stone one doesn't. And it just has a random value that it'll instantly break from for, well, it feels like no reason. I've had brand new stone spears just break on the first thrust. So, like I said, I suggest you have one on you at all times, and as soon as you can, honestly, get a bow. It's not as strong as the spear. Ooh. Is that that's a Sarco. That's a very dangerous early game thing, most likely you're near, assuming you spawned at one of the easy spawns. I don't see what I'm looking for. But yeah, have a few spears. How do you put on fist? So if you want your fist out, it should be Q by default, or you can just press the same hotkey again. So let's say 1 is your pick hotkey. You can press 1 again while your pick is out, and you'll put your pick away. So you see how I have mine set up. I have nothing out right now. If I press 4, that's my torch. Put my torch away by pressing 4 again. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and go back in my boat. I'm not gonna go towards that swamp, mostly because I have friends with me, my dino buddies, and they will clip on trees as well as the rocks, and I don't want to lose them. Let's go and pick you up now that I'm back in my boat. And since I haven't come across a Spino, I'm actually gonna head back to one of my bases, because it's almost nighttime, and quite honestly, nighttime traveling can be miserable, to say the least. Visibility can become gone. Ooh. Look at that pack of raptors up there. That's gotta be like 6 of them. I don't think I've ever seen that many in one spot. Any of them glowing red? I don't think so. Wow. They're so organized. Oh, they're gonna kill that parasaur. They're not really worth my resources. So we'll let nature take its course. I play Xbox. If you don't know the button. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm on a PC here, so I don't know the buttons. I'm sorry. But you can probably, whatever your pause button is, you can probably go to options, and there might be a game controller thing. I don't know. You know what? I don't know if this helps you. This is the PC default game controller settings. I'm using mouse and keyboard, but wherever these are pointing, maybe this helps. This looks like an Xbox controller, sort of. It's a scuffed one, anyway. I don't know if any of that helps you. Maybe you have a way of checking for yourself, because I know a lot of games will have, like, you can trade out to look for, like, southpaw settings if you're a lefty, you know? It's been a hot minute since I played a console game, but I can't imagine, in terms of controls, they've done too much. And quite honestly, any game from, like, the past 10 years, if it doesn't have a way to change controls, is kind of behind the times. I feel like it's pretty needed. People love custom controls. Like, it's so much easier to be able to go from like game to game without having to change stuff. So at the very least, like, closer profiles would be nice. This is actually my secondary spawn. I tried spawning somewhere else, but this is one of the spawns. It's actually quite dangerous. There's pretty much always piranhas in this water, so you're kind of stuck on that peninsula. I actually spawned over there initially, and I got I got spawn trapped over here from piranhas, and I couldn't travel further up because there used to be a Spinosaurus, a very dangerous predator. I got it, thank you. Oh, hey, don't. Somebody showed me, so I'm just passing along, you know? It's actually kind of fun, you know? I feel like all this time I've put into this game now, it's finally useful. I get to help someone. I get to do what other people have done for me. But that is one of the spawn points. It's one of the 3 easy spawn points. I think it was right here. Eventually I got stuck over there, like I said. I built a base. Lured away the Spino. I couldn't kill it. I actually made a raft and just went straight out into open ocean, which I later learned was kind of dumb because the raft could get destroyed super easily. But I think the Spino drowned or something. Whew. It was a hell of an adventure for the time, looking back. No. Oh, hey, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Over here was my other spawn, and I just couldn't make it. I'm actually not quite there yet. It was so harsh for the time. I didn't know that I could come further up like this little peninsula if you look at the map there. Which by the way, I suggest, I don't know if Xbox has the way to do it, but there should be a setting, hopefully, where you can put your map marker on. So that's my arrow. I don't know what the map key is for you. For me, it's M. But I suggest you put the arrow just to help you navigate. The map's basically useless without it. But at the very tip of this peninsula is one of the other spawns, and there's basically like no real wood here. And a Sarco, which is basically a massive alligator, and it's a predator, spawns here, so it's kind of devastating early game, because it's not that strong once you get a little better, but when you have nothing, it can get you in its jaws and literally throw you. And that happened to me within my first episode. It almost had me quitting until someone came in and helped me change spawns to a slightly safer spawn. I still had trouble, but I eventually got established, and I came back here to reclaim it. And you know, like I said, without help from other people, I would have given up on this game, and now it's kind of become a series that I like. You do have to keep an eye on like your water and your health. You can grab these loot beams, by the way. They're pretty useful early game. Is the Megalodon? Can't spell it. So it's not. They're actually kind of not that good. They're okay. They die surprisingly fast, and they're kind of slow. There's a mosasaur. There's swarms of manta is the problem. Like, basically there's a lot of other animals that do decent enough damage, but they're usually pack animals, or they're bigger animals that are just stronger. So a megalodon will get attacked by other megalodons, and there's usually like more than one megalodon in an area, but they only attack you. They don't attack like other foreign megs. So you're the one who's in danger, and they won't fight each other. Mantas will attack you, but they won't attack each other. So again, you're the one in danger. Uh-oh, I left this on. That's bad. So they're good because they can damage stuff. Whereas like the little dolphin looking thing, the Ichthyornis or Ichtherius or something, I can't see any. The Ichthyornis or some, I don't know how to pronounce it. That thing, well, you know what? I guess Xbox might have different stuff, but there's bigger, deadlier sea monsters. There's smaller but like more aggressive ones that you can't turn and bite quickly enough. Best, honestly, I don't know. I want to say it's probably, I think I've been told it's a mosasaur or a plesiosaur. I might go grab that. So basically both of those are larger and just have more health and do more damage. That's really all it comes down to. Alright, so this is an Argentavis. Most likely you spawned in one of the easier ones. This is from that northern, like the 90-20 20 latitude, 90 longitude-ish, or I guess it's 80 longitude-ish. This is where this thing comes from. It's a very good sky mount. It has good weight, and they can attack. Have you seen at least one of them before? I've seen a Megalodon. I don't think I've actually seen the other one, so... I haven't really been to deep ocean. Because quite honestly, every sea animal I've tamed has died. You know what? That said, there's also alphas of sea animals, which again are high-tier predators that are extremely aggressive. They cannot be tamed, so don't waste narcotics on them. And they're very strong. And they can destroy rafts pretty quickly if you're not taking care of them. Oh, that was a little laggy. And they have quite simply put killed my megalodons and my... I'm actually not gonna go for this. That's a Rex territory right there. You know what? Let's see if we can see the Rex. It's pretty much always a Rex here. Just to show you. Go and use our level. Oh, it despawned anyway. Nice. But yeah, my stuff has died to an alpha megalodon, which is a very high tier predator. They stay in the water, fortunately, but if you're on something that swims, or you're having it follow your boat, it's gonna die. Because they're really aggressive, they'll follow you for quite a long way, and they'll do quite a lot of damage fast. Even lower level ones than your stuff. My Spinosaur died to a level 2 Alpha Raptor while level like 30 something. Just to show, or try and show how powerful they are. This is actually the other side of the river we were just on. Interestingly enough, there's no Spino or Rex here. Kinda sucks. By the way, do not press the dismount or the mount key, the ride button, whatever that is for controller, while you're flying in the air. You will fall to your death. Don't ask me how I know that, please. Ah. So that little thing that just ran at me, if you can see it, is, I think they're called compies. Kind of looks like it's spelled chompies. They're kind of aggressive little bastards. They die in like 2 hits though. I don't know what they're thinking. I'm literally like 50 times its size and it's seriously trying to kill me. How do you know that? Definitely haven't fallen to my death while riding something. That's never happened. And you certainly can't check back in the VODs. I won't be there. It might be there. These are really low tier loots. I'm kind of curious why they're spawning. Ooh, that one's not. There is nothing useful out here. I'm not gonna get that yellow one because I know there's... let's fly towards it. I hope it's not too hard to see. It's not that bad for me right now, but I do know it's scaled down a little bit for you. Oh. Okay, so these little things are aggressive. They'll throw their shit at you, quite literally. I don't know if you got a good look at that thing, but that's what they do, and you probably won't appreciate it just like I don't. If you get too close, they'll do it. And if you're wondering why I keep landing, it's to recover my bird's stamina. It will be forced to land if I don't. If I wait for the stamina to completely run out, I'll be forced to land. If I land over water, it'll kick me off because the Argentavis cannot swim. And if, you know, if I don't have control over where I'm landing, it like might put me right next to a high tier predator or something that'll kill us both, which would suck. Interestingly enough, this is exactly where my Spino died. There's a Therizinosaur, if you can see that, right where my torch is. They're pretty useful early game tames if you can get one. They're not super early. I definitely don't go for one now. They're aggressive if you get too close, but they're good for harvesting wood and thatch. There's a raptor. 2 raptors. Those glowy dinos are tech dinos. I think they just have like an armor. I don't really know the lore behind that, but yeah, they have some sort of armor on them. They actually drop like scrap metal and oil, which is pretty good, like medium to late tier gear stuff. Like you can use it to make metal and whatnot. I'm actually gonna land here. I don't see anything too threatening to me. I have good guns. So I'm gonna go and grab this. And it's honestly not that good. It's an Ankylo saddle. A dino I would recommend you tame if you can find one, but it'll take you a while, I imagine. Very good for gathering, good for metal, flint, okay-ish for stone. Like if you're just going around getting flint and metal, it'll get you some decent stone. Oh, I don't have the resources to fix that. Oh, you see that red glow to my left there? That's, I believe, an alpha dino. I'm not gonna fight that right now. It looks like a raptor. It's kind of small. That'll certainly kill me. Yeah, it's definitely a raptor. Oh, and it's raining. So that thing's pretty dangerous. It's really all there is to say about it. They're fast. They hit pretty hard. They don't have as much like health as something larger, but they can definitely hold their own. So I wouldn't risk it, you know, unless you're inside a building. They can sort of hit through walls. You got to be careful. Pretty much all predators can. Visibility's super low. I might have to make a torch. I was hoping I'd be able to get home without it. Any chance I have torch making materials on me here? I need stone and wood. Alright, I'm not that far from home. Goodness gracious. How do you make a wall? So you have to go to your engrams and then make sure you've learned the wall that you need. And before you can place the wall, you need a foundation of sorts. So there are a few different foundations. There's like a big boxy looking foundation you can make, and then there's something called like a fence foundation, which is basically just a straight line, and you can use that to put like a wall down pretty much anywhere. Whereas like the other foundation is like a big thing, and you need that one if you want to be able to place things on top of it, if that makes sense. So like you have a storage box or a fire, well, you can put the campfire anywhere actually, but if you want a storage box you want safely somewhere, actually I think you can put a storage box anywhere too. Shit, what can't you, maybe a forge? A lot of the walls, if you want to be able to connect things and place them, a bed, you know what, I think you need your own property to put a bed safely. So if you want to be able to put a bed down so you can spawn there or respawn if you die, you'll need to place down a full foundation. Whereas the fence foundation, you can like put up walls. I wish visibility wasn't so bad. I should be kind of close to my house. I think it's like right over here. See, this is one of those reasons why you should probably put on that map thing I was talking about, where it gives you the arrow. I don't remember what the setting is. So there's my base. I can barely see it because there's a ton of fog. It's raining. It's the middle of the night. It's basically pitch black. Let me go ahead and land and I'll show you the difference because I have them both in this base and it's pretty decently lit. Alright, here we go. So this we're standing on now is a full-on foundation. So That would be, well, here's the thatch version. That's probably what you're gonna have to make at first. It'll save you from something like a Dilo, but you're probably gonna die if there's a Rex, a Spino, or maybe even a Sarco there, especially if it's not thin or thick enough. I think pretty much all of the larger ones can hit through 2 spaces worth. So if you're standing here, you have a wall there preventing a dino, it can probably still hit you. But these are the foundations. I've lowered mine using a technique with these. It's kind of a bug, but you can place these pillar foundations, which you can use to place like ceilings or staircases places. Not necessarily walls, but you can use these to like lower foundations so they're more flush with the floor like this, so they don't stick up like these ones are. And these are the ones that you'll need if you want to like kind of build a full-on secure house. You want to be able to place, where's my bed? A bed on, because I don't believe you can place a bed without it. But, shit, you can't see them. Alright, here we go. So you see this like, let me go get a torch. Actually, is it thatch? Yeah, it is. No, it's fiber, right? What do I need? It's stone. Why the hell do I need a stone for this? Stone and wood, apparently. Oh, God. I should have some stone in here. Hello? Okay, so sometimes that happens if you, try to fix something. It'll make the noise if you don't have the stuff, and you'll be confused why it never got made, but I didn't have all the stuff. So this is a fence foundation, and you can use that to put down walls if you want to kind of make a gate. So here's the wooden version. I don't know if there's a thatch one, actually. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's a thatch one. Yeah, so a piece to snap to is the foundation stuff. So pretty much anything with foundation in its name is something you can snap to, as well as other walls, which you obviously need, you know, these. So these are the fence type ones, if you can kind of see it. So it's basically just like a thin straight line, or these are the main foundations. Now mine are stone. I don't have the thatch ones here because you know, I'm a little further on. But that's how you can place these like standalone walls away from stuff and kind of create like this enclosure type deal. And I made mine 3 high because I believe there's only like 2 dinos that can step this. I think it's called the Gigantosaurus and the, oh man, what's the other one? I think they're both called like Giga something, but one is a predator and the other one's not. The other one's basically a giant Bronto. That's what that thing is. It's a bigger version of that, and the other thing's a bigger version of a T-Rex, and they both have steps large enough to step this. But they don't spawn here, so I'm safe from it. But if you can afford it, I suggest you at least go 2 high. That's my personal preference, because 1 high is like right to there, and it feels super... Like this is 1 high height right here, and I just feel like it's so claustrophobic and it's hard to look at. Or like my raft, you know, my raft here. Now I did this to save materials because it was designed to kill and tame. I feel like you don't want to live in this. I know it's inconvenient to have to at least double deck each floor, but I don't know, this bothers me anyway. This is like a two-story one. This is the first raft boat I ever made. It's designed for carrying resources and being a mobile base. But it's just so much more convenient to have this headspace. You can put dinos in it if you want to keep them safer. But yeah, you'll need either the foundation or the fence foundation, which I don't think you'll be able to make yet, unless you're higher level than I'm expecting. You might be. You level up pretty fast at the start. So you'll need the fence foundations or the normal foundations, and then you can snap walls to that. I would start with maybe like a... oh, it's hard to say. I mean, it depends on how long you want to live there. I would also say you want to keep in mind that you're probably gonna upgrade So like if you build where you really want to build out of wood, unless you're gonna build like a huge fence out of stone, right? You're probably gonna want to upgrade your build and or move it so you can make it at least out of stone, if not eventually metal, so that dinos can't even break metal, or less dinos can do stuff against stone. But wood and thatch is gonna get destroyed. What do you need to snap walls? Okay. You know what? I have this stuff here. Actually, it's in this one. This is just a random wooden wall. So this is one of my rafts, but the foundations and whatnot work basically the same off of it. So these are also like a railing. You can sort of build off of them as well. But for the most part, you're going to need these type of foundations. So you can see its general shape here. It's just called either thatch, wood, stone, or metal foundation. And you need one to be able to place down any wall. Those are the snap points. So you notice how it kind of like snaps into a position. And you also notice that some of these are red. So this is red because it's a raft and it can only be so wide. There are other reasons something will be red. So if it's too high without like any sort of foundation or support below it, usually applies to ceilings. You won't be able to build there. But see, I just built that off of this random foundation here. That's one thing you can build off of. I don't have any fence foundations, but they look kind of like this, but they're recessed into the floor. And it's just the same thing. Uh-oh, that broke my thing. Fuck. That's fine. We can build another one. But it's the same idea. You just have to place it off one of those. So you'll need this thatch foundation or a wood foundation if you want something stronger. You can build off of pillars, so a wooden pillar. You can build off the triangle foundations. You can build off of, where did it go? Uh-oh. Hello? I can't find it. Oh, the fence foundations. That's kind of it in a way. You can put foundations onto other stuff, so like you can put them onto the raft, like you can place it. You can also snap off of pre-built walls to a point. Like if you have a foundation that leads 3 up and then put like a sloped roof or something on it, it'll kind of work, but you might need to put more foundations if you want to make it longer. You can build on a Bronto saddle. Alright. So it's now daytime for me. Oh, that's right. I got an extra Ankylo saddle. Let's go and put that in our boat. We left Otter Buddy. Kind of concerned about my bird. It's gonna be really hard to tame something unless damn. Unless I'm gonna trap it. Okay. Gonna head this way. In search of a, oh, you know what? That right there. Do I have my spyglass on me? Oh. Spyglass. There it is. That right there is a non-built-on raft. They're still pretty useful like that, but they're not quite as safe. If even like a Titanoboa gets that, you will probably die. Stuff that needs to climb up, if you're deep in water, you might be kind of safe from, like a raptor or something. But anything that lunges or is tall enough to like get you with its head is gonna really just ruin your day. I speak from experience. Ooh. Why is that so damaged? Alright, let's go. Oh, I forgot. There we go. I'm gonna head out this way to see if we can find a Spino. I'll settle for a T-Rex. Oof. Do your best to avoid the sun like I'm doing because, well, you can see. It's fucking blinding. Jesus. Good lord. My eyes. Ooh, there's a Therizinosaur. Pretty decent tame to get, like I mentioned earlier. But don't rush into any of the predator tames. If you want some early game safety, I'd go for a trike. Make sure the trike is alone, the Triceratops, because they do attack in packs. They're good for riding as well as defending you. A pack of Dilophosaurs, the little dudes who spit, can be helpful as more likely just bait. They'll get in your way if you're trying to resource gather, but if you want to like explore or something, they'll take hits from like a Rex while you run away. Parasaurs are kind of useless. I use them as pack meals, so I'll have them follow me and load them up with like the materials. Although I don't even really need to do that much with the boats, because I can put good storage on them and just park near what I want. I don't think I've ever seen anything land right here. That's kind of a weird drop. Another Therizinosaur. So there might be a Spinosaur right here. That's why I'm going towards this. Pretty much all of these like rivers will have Spinosaurs. So if you're looking to avoid something like that, avoid rivers. Unfortunately, they're kind of the best early game places as well, somehow. Oh, you can't really see. I'll try and show it on the way back then. So there's a Carnotaur. Carnotaur? Is it I don't know what it's called. Is that a Baryonyx next to it too? No, that's an Iguanodon. Nice color. Okay. Looks like a little thing too. So I'm gonna kill this thing. That's kind of something you should watch out for, one of these. They're pretty dangerous. I actually just missed that. They don't have that high of health, but they have pretty good damage. Well, this one used up all of its stamina. Alright, so this dude's attacking my boat. I'm just gonna get my shotgun out. Oh, he killed himself. Okay. This dude might try and tail whip me. It's kind of a dick. Alright, so this dude killed himself. He'll give me prime meat, which is great for taming, but it spoils crazy fast. It is what it is. You can cook it to make it last longer. Not as effective for taming if you do that. And let's see. Oh. Those dudes will steal from you, I think. They also run from you. So he dropped an extra inventory bag with a little bit of loot. Nothing I really want. I'll take the arrows. It's low tier for me, but it might help if you can manage to down one. I just suggest avoiding it if you can help it, though. Where did my bird go? Ah. So my bird, you can instruct your dinos or whatever to do what they want. Or what you want, rather. Now mine is... Oh. Why am I so heavy? Mine is set to passive flee because this thing will die pretty quick. Is that a yellow? It's a white. but it's set to passive flee because they die relatively quickly. And I'd like it to survive. Now the problem with that is if I'm in the middle of a fight and I want to use it to, you know, escape from it, it might cause some conflicts. Oh, that's actually, that is a yellow. I'm gonna fly towards that. Do I have the weight? Not really. Let's land back here. That thing's an iguanodon. I think they're aggressive if you get in the water near them. Hello? What, can I help you? Alright. I don't like that my guy just did that. He's not supposed to. Let's go get him. They look a lot like something called a baryonyx, which is very aggressive and very dangerous. God. I'm gonna fly towards this yellow loot. I believe yellow is one of the higher tiers. I'm not quite sure what the highest is. It's either yellow or red. I know purple's up there as well, but I've seen a lot more purples than I have yellows or reds. Pink might be one of the higher ones as well. I forgot about those. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what this is. There might be a Spino here, so I gotta be careful. It's also why I'm coming here, but I'm not, you know, I don't have my stuff to tame it or kill it if I have to. Alright, what do we got? Nice, the baryonyx saddle. That's actually not that bad. I don't need that saddle, so we'll just go ahead and leave that. I actually have never tamed a baryonyx. It's basically, like I said, kind of like that dino, but stronger and more aggressive. And my dino just took a shit. Please don't tail whip me. Oh, it's an otter. Oh, that's a piranha. I hate piranhas. There we go. I'm actually gonna leave that. So there are chests scattered throughout the island. They have like lore and info about dinos. But they also give you like a timed XP boost. And since I'm on the hunt to tame something, I kind of don't need the XP boost. But if I were gonna like gather stuff or like use a dino to fight, I'd go ahead and grab that. But it's nice to know that that's there. You can only get it like once, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh. Whoa, whoa. What the f— What is going on? Come on down. Oh, he's gonna die. Okay, we got one. Oh, so that is a huge issue. Oh yeah, he's super close to death and he's poisoned. This is bad. Alright, let's feed him. You can recover their health by feeding them forcefully. That sounds kind of wrong. Alright, I think we're in the clear. I actually didn't know any of those were here. Oh, you're still following me, damn it. Okay. Alright, those things are super annoying, as you might have guessed. They got flyers and they got ground fucks. It's part of the problem with having them on passive flee. If they get stuck in something or, you know, the worst should happen, it's not gonna fight back. You see a shark, but it's not a megalodon. Okay, so there's a few shark-looking things. Does it have like a pointed nose by any chance? Don't want to use all of my fish here. Because there are dolphins, they're called like ichthyornis or something. And they're pretty much harmless. I think they'll like occasionally shove you, but that's about it. They'll play with you basically. I'm getting clipped on some rocks here and I don't really like that. Gotta be careful. There could be piranhas here. If we can fall down, there we go. Did see a fin, but it's gone now. There are also like whales and I don't know what to call them. They're like manatee-looking things. There are manta rays as well. There's a lot of different stuff. If it was like massive, it's probably actually not a megalodon. If it was tiny, it's maybe a piranha. If it's like big but not like terrifyingly, well, probably kind of terrifyingly so, it's probably either the dolphin or the meg. I would say as long as you're not like out there swimming, just avoid it. Hopefully I can fit through this. Perfect. There's some raptors. Looks like, unfortunately, what I'm looking for isn't here either. And there's that alpha. If you see something that looks like a Dilophosaur, the little spitters, but you're convinced it's not that, so that blue thing over there, I would either try and kill it quickly from a distance or run. They can poison you and knock you out basically instantly. They'll bite you once, you'll start getting poisoned, and you won't be able to escape. And you're going to be knocked out for like 5 minutes. You're just going to be sitting there waiting to be able to come back to life, unless it kills you or something else comes along and kills you. But yeah, they're one of the most annoying creatures in the game. Pretty much all the poison stuff sucks. We're gonna go out to sea a little bit here. We'll see if we can show you what a meg looks like exactly. There actually might even be some here. Ooh, a purple. It's probably gonna despawn by the time I get to it. Oh yeah, that's... So that island where you see that purple beacon, if you're watching, is called Herbivore Island by me and you know, the people who taught me about it anyway. And basically there's no predators directly on that island. Now some of the things will attack you if you attack them first, or if you attack one of their species, so you kind of have to be careful of that, especially if you're looking to tame them. But if you want to like gather up meat off of some of the weaker stuff that doesn't attack, like the pigs, and or a stockpile of berries and whatnot, and you know, be able to build up your raft. All right, there's one of the dolphins. But if you want to be relatively safe while you try and survive, that's the island to do it. See my arrows pointing to it, bottom right hand corner. So this is an Ichthyosaurus, that's what they're called. And this thing is harmless. You can feed it. It comes up to you. You need to have fish in your back slot here. or prime fish. Oh, I just walked into my own spike. Let me see if I can see something else by dropping in the water here. So there's an ichthyosaurus. Oh, there's a trilobite. Those things are worth killing. That's a manta. These things give you oil and silica pearls. You'll need them for some pretty useful recipes. They're basically, what is it called? Kabuto, if you've ever played Pokemon. I think that's what it's called. I'm gonna wait by this beam. These beams are loot things. I think you've already figured that out, but just in case. I know it's not like a high tier one. Blue is like a medium tier one. But it's right here, so why not? Let's see if there's any megs. Nothing. Alright. Ooh. Uh-oh. Ooh, I just got stuck. I guess I don't even know if you're playing on the island. So maybe I shouldn't give locational tips. Ooh. Okay, so there's one right here. That's useful. It's actually really useful. I can get that and then sail over there and get metal. Very good island for metal. Because like I said, no predators. Even if you don't want to live there long term, I highly suggest you put a base there when you like get rafts. Because it's free metal basically. Okay, you're playing on this island. It's called the island. It's, you know, the main one. Okay. If only this would let me gather it. Sometimes this happens, unfortunately. Oh, you know what? Oh, I think I just saw it. There we go. And that's unfortunate. That's something I already have. It's just a Manta blueprint saddle thing. Again, I already have it, but I guess that can be useful if you don't have it or something. The best thing I've ever gotten is that sword I have. It's actually really good. Alright, there could be a Rex here. I don't want to fight it in this visibility is my problem. There could be a Rex or a Spino here, I think. Not or, there could be and, as well as multiple Rexes. Ooh. Oh, it's so hard to see. Oh, man. Let's take a peek underwater real fast. Man, where are all the Megs at? I think that's a Bronto tail. Yep. Good lord. That's a Gallimimus. Yeah, there's another one. Can barely make them out though. Parasaurus. Myomia. Oh, an Equus. Those are basically just horses. I haven't tamed one yet. I personally don't really see a reason. It's just a horse. I feel like in a world of dinosaurs, I don't know what I'm going to do with a horse. Oh, that dude was attacking my preserving bin? What a dick. I was wondering what he was going to be attacking from over there. God, that sucks. Would have kind of sucked to lose. There's a lot of food in there. By the way, I imagine early game you're probably going to be using wood to cook a lot of stuff. I suggest you keep all of your charcoal if you can manage that. You will need it late game for gunpowder. Just something to watch out for. Very useful to have. I mean, I'm at a stage where I'm purposefully burning wood because I need gunpowder, so, you know, any head start on that is useful. Little... a 2x2. Ooh, look at those little terror birds. I mean, any house is really better than no house. See if we can spy on those two terror birds. I haven't caught one of these yet, but I kind of want a pack of them. They're kind of cute. Oh, can we see them? Let's get up here. Oh, there's a raptor. Level 4. Another one. Well, we lost visual on the terror birds. There's a stego. Unfortunately, there's no Rex here or Spino here. I'm really surprised. Ooh, he's mutated. So that little glow, he's not deep red, he's like yellow-orange. That means they're mutated. At least that's what I was told. And they have like a stat boost and give their friends stat boosts. It's just something to watch out for. They're stronger. So, I don't know where you started. I think some of the more northern places, so the way my arrow's facing, like the 10-20 latitude area, you're probably going to have a lot harder time. If you spawned... Oh, my bad. Around where I am, I think they're attacking my base. They are. That's fine. But if you spawned around where I am, you'll find a lot of things called pteranodons. Or you see that thing on my thing I called Borg Buddy. That's kind of an inside joke of the stream. But he's called a Pelagornis. Those are probably your best bets for being able to fly on. They're like the only two lower tier, super easy to get birds. You'll need to make... Oh, there's a what do they call them? I don't know, Sarcosaurus or something. Sarco for short. I might kill it, because I can, mostly. But the Pelagornis or the Pteranodon are going to be your best bet. Ooh. And you'll need something called Ebola. So these. And you can wait till they land. And you should be able to catch it. So what you'll need to do is throw the bola while it's landed, and then shoot it in the head maybe like 1-2 times with narcotic or trank arrows, whatever you want to call them, and you should be pretty much set. Oh. How is he hitting me? I might get out my shotgun. He's level 3? Oh no, oh no. Where's my bird? What are you doing? Come here. Come here. This is bad. He's not listening. Like 40-75. Uh-oh. It's like the middle. Okay. Alright, I hear raptors. Alright, you're safest in the sky. There you are, bud. This dude should give me, yeah, there you go, some prime meat. Did he drop a backpack? He did. Okay. I think I might turn off his passive flee. There you go. So this is the Pelagornis. You're probably gonna have a hard time finding this there. You might be able to find Pteranodons. But I think these mostly live near the coasts and water. You might be able to find that. I can't remember what that's called, but it's basically just a Pteranodon with extra like fins all over it. I think it's kind of like a stronger Pteranodon. I actually don't know if you can ride them, thinking about it. And with this dude's really being a problem. Come here. There you go, bud. God damn it, board buddy. Like the left at the bottom. Oh, that for... Jeez. Okay, so that... Okay. That's not that bad. You have some things to worry about. Baryonyx and Spinosaurs, mostly. But you can probably find a Pelagornis then, and I personally think it's better. Oh, shit. Like I said, I personally think it's better than a Pteranodon because it can land in water and fish for its own food, as well as if it gets tired and you have to land and it lands in water, the Pteranodon is gonna shoot you off and you're gonna potentially be stranded in water. Whereas the Pelagornis, you're gonna be sitting there, you'll be kinda stranded, but at least you'll still be on your flyer. And if you're lucky, you can take off pretty quick. Oh, that was a little bit of lag. Kind of disappointed that we're... Wow, there's 3 Stegos here. Not coming across any Spinosaurs, though. There's a raptor. Oh no, that's a Gallimimus. There's a Pteranodon if you want to know what they look like. Come in all different colors. I would say the Pteranodon's going to be probably easier because they're more abundant. But they tend to have lower weight, so you'll maybe want to try and go for a higher level one if you can. Just so you can ride it sooner. Let's see if we can spy that other thing. Oh, I don't know where it went. Where is that other flyer? Oh, there's a blue right where I just was. I don't see the other thing that flies. There was one up on that ridge. Oh, is that it? Where did it go? I don't know where it went, sorry. I can't remember its name. Oh, there's one. Nope, that's another Pteranodon. Oh, there's a terror bird. Those things are dangerous, stay away. Wait a second. Is that a Doedicurus? Oh, there's a Pelagornis. There's a wild one. That's a Doedicurus. I didn't know they could spawn down here. Oh man, I went all the way up to the volcano to get one. Well, if you want a Doedicurus, they spawn here. They're good for gathering stone really fast. Oh my god. Alright, I guess I'm gonna head out to Herb Island just real quick. Mostly because I'm in the region and I don't know anywhere else that a Spino can spawn. And that's really all I want today. I was really hoping to be able to come home with one within like the first hour of the stream, and it's been a little more than an hour. I'm gonna go to the Herb Island here and get myself some metal. Hopefully it's spawned here. I never finished an outpost I started here, but fuck that. Nobody's got time for that. Ooh. Do I hear something? Gotta be careful, there could be an alpha meg or a whale here. I am 100% confident there are whales here. I've seen one basically beached before. Really the only things, I think we're gonna get off ARK for today, but I'll stay in stream. Oh, I appreciate that. I mean, if you have more questions, I'm not like an expert, you know, but if you want to know, maybe I can help. So feel free to ask. Ooh. Anything in the water here? I would love to get a meg. Every single meg I've ever tamed died to an alpha meg, actually, now that I think about it. Or no, the other one died to a swarm of normal megs and mantas. Never mind. Alright, so I have a single ankylosaur living on this island. I just leave it here. I'm sure it's fine. Alright, let's go ahead and take you up. Come on. There you go. Wait, what do I have on me? Ah, never mind. Hold up. Let me store all this extra meat. Ooh. Nice amount of gunpowder. What a treat. Oh, damn it. Open the wrong thing. I hate when that happens. Baryonic saddle. Put this in my saddle bag here. Alright, let's go ahead and go up on our Ankylo. So you got your, you said 2x2 built. Have you had any horrible experiences so far, or things going smoothly? Because my first time playing this was a nightmare. I died like probably 10 times within the first stream. I don't think there was a way I didn't die. Find it kind of interesting that I haven't seen metal yet. There's usually a ton of metal up here, and I haven't been here in like 10 in-game days. Huh. World's slowest dino. Any week now? I don't know what setting it is, but I feel like my floor settings are different. That might be causing some of the lag I've been experiencing. I really don't know why my settings got changed. I don't see any metal at all. I don't appreciate this. I might just leave Ankylo Buddy up here. That's interesting. Why didn't I get the resources from that? ARK. There's actually no metal here. What? Does this... Oh, here's some. Okay. That's kind of weird. Why did only one spawn? I haven't been here in so long. I guess I kind of drove... Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. Whew. That would have been bad. You think I would have learned my lesson after I fell off there like 15 times in the past, but everything's fine. Alright, oop, wrong one. Let's go ahead and drop some of this junk. Ooh, free narco berries. What a treat. Those are useful. I guess we'll use this level too. Should probably just focus on melee since I don't really need it to carry the metal. I just need to take it from it. This is the only metal I found. That's it? Come on, man. Toss this stuff out. I don't really need that. I need the metal for making ammo and spear bolts for my ballista gun. Ooh, wait. Yeah, looks like there's no more metal up here. That's fine. I'll just go ahead and leave this dude up here. We'll take the flint as well. He should be fine. He has plenty of berries. If he dies, hopefully we don't lose the saddle. Don't let him hear me say that. Just gonna drop off here. I should be fine. I say as I almost die. Get back to our boat. And we'll continue our hunt for a Spinosaur. Maybe take a peek in the water for a Meg. Shoot that fish. Never mind. Can't aim. Damn, I'm fast. I'm fast as fuck, boy. Alright. Close that. Close that. Cook our metals. Take that metal. What a treat. Put the flint in here. Put that in there. Turn that into narcotics. Everybody loves drugs. Bird buddy with us. Sorry, Borg buddy. And let's head back inland and hopefully finally find us a Spinosaur. It'll only be 2 hours too late, but maybe we can do it, you know? Oh, I'm gonna freeze to death. Kind of a shame that we haven't come across anything that we want. I mean, I'd go for a baryonyx to tame as well if I came across one. I haven't really been where they should be though. Ooh, alright, there's a megalodon. And it's coming straight for me. I don't think it'll attack the boat. I don't really need it. It's in kind of a bad area if I tried to kill it. Oh, it's a Nick. Okay. Little dolphin buddy. If I tried to tame it, it'd probably be kind of hard. Like, it'll probably swim away and go deeper. And that'll be hard for me to, that'll be hard for me to give it narcotics and food to make sure it stays out, like it stays unconscious, as well as keep alive, because I can really only use my my crossbow or a melee weapon underwater. Please be a Spino here. I know I was already here, but what is that to my right? Wow, that's a theory. Problem with nighttime tames are visibility. I feel like I would have seen it if there was one here. I guess what I'm gonna do is head back to my main base. This kind of sucks. I'm gonna head back to my main base and make a portable cage. So I'm gonna build a bunch of fence foundations and door frames, and I'm just gonna have to set up on location and go to one of the more dangerous spots to tame. It's just gonna be more convenient and safe that way, because, you know, we're already at max inconvenience having to be somewhere where I'll have to fend off potentially Rexes, other Spinos, Alphas, and I'll want to do that for my boat, and I'll need the Spino in its own cage to hopefully be safe, because there's pretty much no way I can kill them. I can maybe kill a Spino or a Rex fast enough. It'll ruin my taming efficiency, but there's no way I can kill an Alpha fast enough to prevent it from killing my unconscious thing that's being tamed. That dude is mad. Why is he so bouncy? Through no fault of your own, Therizinosaur. You're probably about to lose your life. Should I do it? Why did I only have one shot in this? Have a nice day, ma'am. That's it. Whatever. He was just standing there menacingly. It had to be done. That was actually surprisingly more damage than I thought he was gonna do. Should I go cheap and make the 3 high walls? I think it's like slightly less, or sorry, 4 high walls. I think it's slightly less resources, but it has less overall durability. I should probably just go all out and do the door frame method. It's safer to me. Easier. I don't know if I have the resources to make a full-on cage. I can get them, I guess. Alright, let's see what we got. They should have most of my stone in it. It's gonna be a little boring, we're just gonna be staring for a while. Gonna be overweight. Oh, wrong one. So I need fence foundations. 26, is that enough? It's gonna have to be at least, I think, 4 by 4. That should be enough. Because I should only need 12 then, right? Actually, I don't know if I can use a normal stone gateway. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. Alright. So now we're short on stone, so we'll just grab stone. Okay, so I should only need like 16? Gonna make 20 just in case I need to make adjustments here. This is gonna allow me to snap my walls, or in my case I'm probably gonna use the stone door frames. I think I can use these to basically make a wall that a Spinosaur or a T-Rex can't walk through, and if I make it 3 high it can't walk over unless there's a severe slope. And so it won't be able to walk through or over, but I should be able to shoot through it as well as run through it myself if the need arises. I think the only thing is I might need to defend it from Xylos. They shouldn't attack it. Raptors might be able to bite them through it if they're too close, but I'm not too sure. They might need to be near the core. I also need a handful of these, but I'm not too sure on that yet, how many. Alright, how we going? We're gonna need wood. Don't be fooled, I have more wood. It's the one thing I don't seem to run out of, and that's where Therizinosaur comes in handy. Very useful. So easy to gather wood with. Quite a treat. 18. I think I'm gonna need like 60. I also can't do math, so there's that. I didn't just make this, did I? Okay. Okay. Almost monka-esque myself. And the reason I'm building out of stone is because No matter which high tier predator, Rex or Spino, I come across, they will chew through wood. They can get through stone as well, but not by the time I put them out. And or kill them. Most likely put them out. I would love to have a Rex, but I want my Spino back first if I can get it. I know this kind of stuff is kind of boring. You know, I'm just kind of... Oh, that's you. I was like, what am I hearing approaching me? What a madman. On my own island. This island's filled with like 90% predators. There's like 10 raptors, 10 dilos, a carno, 2 sarcos. Like, who has the audacity to walk here? Stupid little carbenemies. Alright, I think I'm gonna need more of these, so I'm just gonna make them. Doesn't hurt to have. I'll always need to make these like sort of portable traps. They're reusable. I do think they like prevent things from spawning too close, but they're pretty much reusable. You can lure something to it as long as it's not ridiculously far away. Like, I'm not gonna go to the Arctic and lure a dire bear all the way down to my beach stuff here, but you know, have one every few regions. It won't hurt to have spare door frames for this reason. I would prefer maybe windows, I guess. Maybe I should have made windows. Alright, so now I'm out of wood. I do have... Oh, I don't have. Damn it. Thought I had extra slopes. That's okay. Alright, we're over encumbered because that shit's heavy. But we'll go ahead and make our way to our other boat. Because that's the one I'm going to go ahead and set up stuff with. It's just safer. Because of that ballista, mostly. Go ahead and put it in here. I know I have resources and whatnot in here. I don't want to use these for this. These are designated actually specifically for fixing the boat. So the raft can get damaged. The main raft as well as these like outer walls. And I try to keep resources on hand in case something's about to destroy my boat. I'd rather not sink in the middle of the ocean and lose everything. Okay, I have normal ceilings. I actually might need these, so I'll go ahead and take them and start making more. There's my wood. Some thatch. Maybe one more wood. The most boring part is grinding and building this kind of stuff. So necessary though, so I think I'll need at least 9. I don't know that the Spino can walk up 2 steps, like 2 wides. Looks like wood and stone is holding me back. That splashing is definitely the carb enemies again. They attack in packs if you attack one, but they're harmless unless you attack it, so. They have really high health as well, so I maybe wouldn't go and try and kill one if you're new. Unless you kite it perfectly. Or you have a bow. You can definitely easily kill one with a bow. Oh, it's... wait, what? I guess we'll use a little of this. We can just come back for it. Alright, so I think we're good on ramps. We might need a few more of these, so we'll just make them. Store that. Store that. That should be everything. I can't think of anything else I'd need. I can always gather materials like on site if I really, really have to. Alright, so let's store all of that. We'll yoink some of this stone just to put in our thing. What? Alright. We got the wall, we got the door. I think this is it. I feel like that's enough. Alright, so we have Borg Buddy up there. I don't usually like traveling too much in the dark because no visibility, but it's pretty light, so we should be okay, right? Maybe? Do 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 do. Bruh. I'm gonna make one more check on our pre-made one. Possible Spino spawn there since. It's also, I think, further downriver. If we can look at our map, there might be a Spino there. We can set up a cage there. I might go a further bit left there as well. Basically just the same kind of run as before. I'm gonna see if one of the easier ones is spawned, try and catch that, and if not, we'll go somewhere we haven't been before and set up a trap on site after we secure it, if possible. And if I don't come across a Spino at all, I might just shotgun something in the face. Could be Borg Buddy up there, could be a random Dilo. You never really know. Sometimes you get an urge, you know? And you gotta do it. It's for the content anyway. That's why. That's why. What is that? Huh. Ah, damn it. I forgot that happens. There we go. I think that's just like a visual bug. I don't know what happened to my graphics settings, but it's been kind of annoying today. I'll have to like tweak them after the stream is done, but that might suck because they won't be the same as what my stream can handle. I mean, I think it's been okay-ish so far. I would like my view distance higher, and I can settle for lower quality visuals though. Because the further I can see a dino from, the better. Alright, first we'll go ahead and check here. Kinda sounded like I just said Shakir. No, I don't know what that has to do with anything, but I thought I'd mention it. Because we may as well. It's on the way, and also if it's here, it kind of threatens our friends. Because I do have some dinos at this base, so I'd like to take care of it. Oh, that's a reflection of that tree. Okay, I thought that was a Spino spine. I feel like I sound crazy because I've mentioned Spinos a lot, and I haven't seen one in the entire time. Oh, I think my stream is lagging, really. Alright. I feel like I shouldn't have to do that. Ooh, definitely didn't mean to do that. Hopefully that didn't do anything. I don't know if that made any bit of a difference. Lowered the mesh level of detail. Got to be careful when going through rocks and whatnot. The main raft part can't phase through them, but for some reason a lot of the wooden stuff or the stone stuff can. But dinosaurs on the stone will get knocked through a wall. So even if it's inside, it'll get pushed out, potentially causing it to drown or die to piranhas or megalodons or whatever. Or get left behind without your knowledge in general. Now, I do believe if there isn't a Spino here, there should be one near that, like, divided island looking thing, like between all of that. The one that I'm pointing directly at and that, I think I've seen one around there that I've never done anything with. But it might be kind of difficult to deal with because it's kind of a lot of water. And I've never really been there, so I don't know the terrain. I feel like I just heard someone knocking and I'm freaking out. I don't like this low visibility. Come on, Spino. I know for a fact you guys can spawn here. Oh, what was that? This boat's a rockin', don't come a knockin'. Hello. Ah, it's a carb enemies. Super hard to see. Really need to do something about my graphics settings. I don't know what's up. Kind of a bruh moment. Kind of sucks that I don't get to reuse my stuff. Should have done this a lot sooner. There it is. Okay, I do have the saddle. Actually. Let's go ahead and put it in here just because this has more durability. Alright, please be a Spino here. Also, please fucking stop being red. Really hard to see. I'm gonna try one more setting here. Let's see if we can lower anything. Damn it. Nothing. I don't know. Never had to go this low before now, but whatever. Maybe rest in peace GPU, who knows. Honestly, that's probably a CPU problem. I've almost certainly seen a Spino over here, but I think this is kind of deep water with Megs and what are those things called? I don't know, the jellyfish dudes. But my main concern is it going down in the water, and I won't be able to tame it because it's just gonna drown to death, which would be a yikes. Is that a raptor? I think it's a Dilo. It should be around where you spawned, right? Actually, no, I passed that. Huh. Pretty dangerous here. Oh, those were raptors. Oh, hello. There you are. Okay. A lot of slopes. I have. That's it, the big red one. Never seen one that color. It's red with a blue underbelly. Fantastic. Overheating, huh? Now it's just a matter of preparing to catch it. I think what I'm gonna do is go up shore a little bit here. Build a trap and try and lure it. Okay, it's out of render distance. Good. Well, not good, but it is what it is. The reason I don't want to do it from my boat, even though that would be pretty easy. Watch time. I don't think I have that command yet. I only recently got like the mod thing to work. It literally didn't work for like the past 2 years of streaming, and it finally works now. So I'm sorry, I don't have a lot of commands because I never could get it to work. Like, it didn't used to say thanks for the follow or whatever, even though it was supposed to. Yeah, so I do need to set up like a bunch of commands. I was really excited to have it, like when it first, or when I, first found out about it and whatnot. And like I said, it just never came to fruition, really. Okay. Let's go ahead and kill this dude. Don't like how those trees are shaking. I actually don't think the Spino can fit through this, which kind of sucks. But that's fine. It'll still just act as a nice wall for... Ooh, that's actually pretty weak. Little concerned about that heat. Alright, so these are one of those things that you can put walls on to snap. So 3... I think that's big enough. Ah, oh, you son of a bitch. They're really a pain in the ass to place because they're finicky. You have suggestions for, commands you like to see from people. I'll try and get them worked out. I really don't know them. Like I mentioned, they just weren't happening for me, and I kind of just gave up on the idea of them. I don't know if I actually even need this. Alright, so let's head back. Okay. So that dude will throw his poop at us. We won't appreciate that, but I'll do it anyway. I know it doesn't actually matter for structural purposes, but my god, does it bother me when these aren't, like, facing right. Oh, you know what? I don't think I have enough. It's fine. I think I have the resources to make more. Actually, no, I have enough. Wow. God, I can't see. Alright, that should hold it? I hope. I mean, I'm kind of screwed if it doesn't. I'm a little concerned about this. So what I'm gonna do I know I was saying I could have a few extras. My concern is like some of this is at a slope, like an angle, and it might like enable it to kind of ramp itself over. Oh. Okay, hopefully this works. I'm gonna kill this because it's very useful. That oil and that chitin is great. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to need probably that, and obviously that. I guess not obviously if you've never experienced it. Alright, so I have plenty of fish for taming. Food for eating. Actually, okay, so last time I did this, I think I was told fish was better, but I looked it up and fish was supposed to be better, but I don't think fish is actually better. I think raw meat might be. I don't remember. I'll figure it out. Okay. Can I place this from there? I cannot. That's what I thought. Gotta be careful. Okay, we haven't seen it. Good. Can I get away with just that? Please let me get away with just that. Oh, yeah. Oh. Can I connect these from the side by any chance? No. This might not work because of the angles here. Every time I do this. Okay. This is kind of a problem. What? I don't know if it'll walk up this. Okay. I guess I'm gonna try it anyway. So what I'm gonna do is move a little further downriver here. We're gonna go ahead and turn ourselves around. Prepare ourselves for a quick getaway. Alright, we'll have to lighten ourselves. We have all of our stuff for feeding here. We have those. In case things get really bad, we'll get our guns on the ready. Let's go ahead and yoink some water. Alright, here goes. We're about to attempt this. It's not really an ideal color, if I'm being honest. I would prefer like a more dinosaur-y type. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Why isn't that working? Damn it. Go ahead and give you some stam. It shouldn't be able to like one tap us or anything. So hopefully we'll be able to lure this, and hopefully it fits. I should have brought more arrows. Okay, let's land. Make sure we're absolutely full on stam. Ooh, that was lagging. What? How are those not hitting? Super confused. This is kind of a problem. What is it killing? I guess I'll just attack it. What the fuck is it doing? Did you really give up? It'll fight anything, man. This thing is so easily distracted. Oh! Again. We got him. Right? Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and start this. Okay. Should be able to do this relatively easily. You might be able to destroy some of this. We'll see. I just gotta watch out for another Spino, basically, or a Raptor pack. Some sort of alpha. Do 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 do. It might die because it fought a lot of things. I did some non-narc hits. Oh, it's running. It's about to pass out. Must have super high torpor. Oh. Oh. I think it passed out. Thank God. Okay. Let's go and swap out, actually, bows. Push that one in there, put that one in there. Bring that one out. Go ahead and repair that one. Let's go ahead and get our stuff ready now. We'll go ahead and take those. I think we should be okay. Yeah, it's definitely passed out. It was about to get out. So that's a huge flaw with this design. I think the biggest issue is the slope, as I mentioned. That should keep it passed out for a good while. It is in danger, is my problem. So let's go ahead and move the boat a little closer. It should be fine. There's no way it's gonna wake up. We got a little bit of time, is my point. Alright. I didn't pay attention. What level was this guy? I should have paid attention. Because we had our last one from like level 2 or something, didn't we? Damn, we got it so many levels. I just realized. Wow. Do I have any prime meats? Nothing still fresh, right? Yeah, I thought not. That's my fault. 26. Okay. Let's give you whatever you want. Go ahead and enjoy that, bud. Little concerned about my heat here. We should be okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Store that. Alright, let's see if we can't get some fishies. See if we can get us some prime. I don't know if this thing will attack it, but I'm taking no chances. Because I do know those sometimes attack, so... Let's go ahead and take that off. I'm gonna assume it just eats the highest tier food it can find. Hopefully. Okay. Just some random raw fish, huh? I wonder if this works on you. Nah, I guess not. I wonder what would give me the most oils. See if we need to narc it up a little bit. I'm guessing so. Nah, not really, but we'll do it anyway. I mean, I'm gonna be keeping a pretty close eye if I can. But the safer I can be, the better. We're not taking any more chances. We lost the Spino to our own stupidity. Let's not do that again, shall we? Wouldn't mind killing that Meg. You know? Some prime. Well, I guess we know what's gotta happen. Spider spine. How you coming along? Oh, wow. Oh my god. Oh, that's... Jeez, that scared me. Okay. Hell yeah. Wow, that was quick. Okay, hold on. We'll fix your arm in a second, bud. Jeez. That was terrifying. Oh my god. Well, where are you going, bud? So he was able to get out. That's what I thought. You can go ahead and keep this as a treat for yourself, bud. Enjoy that. It's all for you. There we go. Look at this dude. So we got 12 levels out of that. He's 38. Oh, my bad. Let's test him. What a treat. What a treat. I'm so happy. He's a good boy. Alright. I'm gonna have to ask you to stop, actually. I don't want you to walk into these spikes and hurt yourself. This is good. This is very good. We got Spider Spino. I think it is Spider Spino, right? I put that in the right thing, right? Yes, I did. May as well put that in there. Okay. So that's blue and like orange, right? Yeah. I guess that's Spider Spino. I don't know. I'll try and think of something if we can't think of something better, because we never gave other Spino a name. So if we can't think of something better, we'll either no name it or go with Spider Spino. Let's go ahead and give you your health. Let's go on a quick little trouncing, you know, with the boy. Get to know each other, you know? And what better way to do that on an island we're unfamiliar with? Ooh, here's a Troodon. One of my least favorite opponents. Dude really thought he stood a chance. Alright, let's kill this Theory. I think they damage your stamina, don't they? Wow. What a treat. Man. Is this dude serious? Are you sure about that? God, this is nice. Oh, I'm so glad to have you back. I really like this area, by the way. I love this island, but it's really dangerous. Let's go ahead and take a peek up here real fast. Oh wow, 2 levels. Oh, look at you. Who's a good boy. So I believe there can be a Giga up here, so I should be careful. What a treat. Oh wow, I was lagging. What is that? You see that? Huh. I don't know what that was, but it was dead. It was some sort of tech. So it had to be an herbivore, I believe. Return of the Spino buddy. I feel like it's too orange to be called Spider Spino. That's why I'm like torn on that. I don't really need more of those claws. Just go for a quick little swim upriver here. Ooh, that movement speed is a little on the slow side. Oh, there's redwoods. Might come and tap these. Ooh. Oh, piranhas, never mind. Maybe I'll do that next stream. Take a peek around here. This looks like it might be some sort of cave. Why is this dude not terrified? Like it absolutely should be. I really want to build up on that ridge we just saw, but it's so inconvenient, you know? I guess we can fly up to it. Pussy. Alright. Wow, we're right next to that thing. I think this is the closest I've ever been to one. I'm not gonna check it out because I imagine it's kind of high tier enemy there. I don't know if I'm ready for it after, like, I'm not gonna lose Spino buddy right after what just happened, you know? It was a hell of a struggle to get one back, you know? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try and get it to that little curve in there. I think that's gonna be our best bet. I don't think I can use that to catch a Giga, but I do think a Giga could spawn here, so that's something I kind of have to worry about. If I am to tame things here in the future. I think I just saw a trilobite. There it is. I want these for their oil. Don't know what to use to get that. Whatever. Alright. So let's see what kind of damage he did to this. So he like Oh, it was that he stepped up on. Okay. Let's go ahead and get up on him. What a treat. And go and enjoy that meat, brother. That sounds kind of wrong. Okay. Let's oil you up. Yeah, you know what? That sounds kind of wrong, too. Let me oil you up, brother. Fuck's sake. Store these. What do I use these for? I don't know. Okay. We'll go ahead and take that out. And do that. Go and store these. I know I don't need them in this thing, but we need it for the other thing. So let me grab a couple of those. Take the boys home. So there's a ton more particles on these than there used to be. I don't know what setting that is, but I wonder if it has to do with, hopefully that's not too high. Like that it can't get in the first place or something. But I don't know what setting that is, but hopefully I can figure it out, lower it, and maybe that'll help us. Because I noticed whenever I'm in the more jungly areas, I really do seem to lag, and I just am not sure what to do. Okay, let's begin our travels home. Me and the boys going home. Is that an egg? It's a dodo. Honestly, if there's a Spino here, I might tame it. Is that greedy? I can just walk it back or something. Because I don't know that I can fit 2 Spinos on the back of this. Alright, I know I just built an on-site tamer, but I think what I'm gonna do now is maybe make a tame boat, and I'm not sure what to do yet. So that's why I wanted to see if I can do this. Well, I was hoping to reuse that one first, but I wanted to see if I could just get away with a smaller design in general, because this one's like 4x4 by massive door. Oh yeah, I forgot to check if this can fit through the normie doors. Yeah, there was like a lot of things I wanted to check. There were some complications, I thought. I think I'd have to go with this door anyway, just so I can eventually, like, so I don't have to tear a bunch of it down, and eventually I can catch a giga with it. Watch there be one here. Nothing, huh? I imagine it would have spawned in by now, right? But anyway, yeah, I wanted to know all about like what kind of tolerances I need for Spino. So I think anything that can fit a Spino can fit a Rex, because I don't think the Rex can step as high. But that said, I think they can basically both step over 2 highs. I think they can both attack over 3 highs if you're close enough. My main issue is like, I think that Spino is longer than a Rex. Like, I think a Rex is kind of the same height as a Spino when it's in its attack mode. Like, that's more Rex size. So if it could fit a Spino, it could fit a Rex. But ultimately, I just don't know. Like, I don't know how big or small I can make it, because we do have limitations with the boat. I'd like to build it off to the side so I can see where I'm driving. So I'm basically thinking of like a motorcycle with a sidecar kind of design. Like, that's what it's probably going to look like. But my problem with that is I'm pretty unsafe. And I don't know if I can get it far enough that I can like drive the boat while they're in it. Like it's you know, it's just complicated. I don't know what I can build. It also would have taken a lot longer and more resources because I'd need full-on foundations and I'd need more of them. And I'd need like to do the ceiling trick, I'd need trial and error. And I don't even have, well I do now, but I didn't have a Spino to test like what could actually fit. So I think I need to go with the Giga Gate because I need to make sure everything can walk out of it. It's pretty resource intensive, but so would the high walls be. I'm not sure if I want to do like 4 high walls or the doorway thing. My problem with the doorway thing is I feel like it's going to be harder to move things on the raft. So I feel like it's, if I don't know, things phase through anyway, so I just don't know. Like, you can get attacked through a wall anyway, so what? Does it matter? I just need to be at least 3 away, right? I'm just so unsure of like what design I can make out of this. I think I've looked up guides before, but I think I'll look up another one and just like steal someone's design. I don't know. It's fun to be creative, like with this one or my last one, even though my last one's horrible. But sometimes, like, for the sake of efficiency, I should at least be inspired by it, so I don't like make something that's just not going to work, you know? Because that'd be a waste of my time, it'd be a waste of anyone who watches time, and it'd be a waste of resources, of course. So it just makes the most sense to like look it up, which is why I'm probably not going to work on one tonight. That and the fact that I think I used up most of my stone on this one, which is what it is, I guess. Maybe that was wasteful. But I got a Spino, and I think that's more important. It's not like I can't reuse that one, I just need a Spino or a Rex to spawn near it. Or I can probably use it for a Baryonyx. I don't know if I can use it for a Raptor, I think I can. I can definitely use it for a Carno, so it's like, it's not useless there. It's just not ideal that I can't move it. But of course, there was always the same problem with the raft, like it has to be near a shore. So yeah, I could have put that like in the center of the island so I can lure things towards the center of the island, but for what? You know, that's a longer walk each way. I would have been in more danger. Maybe in the future, you know, I can put all the stuff in an Argentavis and fly towards it and just like hover up with the Argentavis. But I wasn't really landlocked, so I didn't feel like that was the smartest move. Maybe it was though, and maybe that's why I've lost my dinos in the past. I'm not making the smartest moves. Difficult to say, really. Hello, boys. I'm fake. Alright. So me and the boys just made it back with our new bud, Spino. Look at him. Highly dangerous predator here. I don't think the person asking questions is here anymore. And this kind of comes back to that thing I was talking about earlier. I never really finished the thought because I ended up talking. Which isn't a bad thing, I guess, but I wanted to ask anyone who watches this, especially like maybe a YouTube viewer or a VOD gang, you know what I mean? Oh god, can't see shit. Would you like chat on screen? Because I do think when it's live, I personally don't really want chat on screen. Because I feel like anyone who's interested in chat is looking at chat like they're in that, there's like a setting where you can like have it sort of not full screen but like more screened than normal. And anyone who's, you know, not interested is full screen, and they deal with the fact that their favorite streamer or whatever is they deal with the fact that their favorite streamer is talking to people, responding to chat. Right? Like they know it is. They know what it is, they know what to expect, but they don't have to have the immersion broken too bad because they don't see chat on screen or whatever. Although it's still kind of bad. Oh man, it really is ruining my frameage. Maybe that did help a little, I think, but not a whole hell of a lot. I feel like that just took away. Oh. Did that do anything? I'm sorry, I don't know why I've been having like this issue where I'm not getting the full 60 frames on stream. What does that do? So I know this is gonna sound maybe a little elitist, but some streams or videos when I watch them and they're like even like 720 or 1080p at 30 FPS, they kind of can make me nauseous. So I make the conscious decision because I know my network, as well as the fact that I'm not a partner, means I probably can't stream 1080p 60 because it requires basically a certain bit rate to have the fullest effect, as well as my internet probably can't handle that bit rate anyway. So I make the decision to drop down instead of 1080p 30, I go to 720p 60, which kind of requires a little more than 1080p 30, but it's smoother. Like so still images don't look as good. Like sometimes there can be a little bit of blur as well because of the downscaling on the stream. It's not really blur. It's like blocky look. I forgot what it's called. It's basically like an artifacting, I guess. I really don't know why I'm having to lower everything. I swear I used to have a lot better of a time streaming this than I am right now. What if I do this and then lower that? Maybe that'll change like some random setting that I'm missing. And that did it. Look at that. It's a smooth 60. What? I don't know. Can we just see? Can I spot it? So this isn't on because I haven't restarted. What? I had like almost everything at low at one point. I really don't know, man. Okay, whatever. I'll take it. We'll deal with this for now. Ooh, some of that looks pretty bad on the floor, doesn't it? Oh, it lowered the res scale. We can't have that. It's a little better. What is going on, man? What? Alright, hold up. What if we do high? Raise that, but lower that. No, fuck it. We'll do medium. We'll raise that. Lower that. Lower that. We'll lower that. I don't know. I feel like I'm getting too caught up in this now. I feel like So here's the thing, I have a 2070 Super. There's no graphics setting that should be causing this, so this has to be CPU side. But I feel like there's nothing that should be doing this. Like, simply put, I have a very good computer. There should be no issue. So I'm very confused. I mean, it's not perfect. I'll tweak it more off stream. I've spent too much time on this, honestly. I'm sorry. Anyway, what I was getting at is, would anyone like to chat on screen, particularly for YouTube VODs? Because Twitch VOD, I believe you can see it, because you can just look out and you can see who I'm responding to, what they're saying. When I try to like read it out loud, sometimes people be capping and it's a little uncomfortable to read it. It's not like, it's just awkward or something, you know? Or it's like something that requires like a response and is like a little weirder to read out. But like in cases like today where I was answering someone's questions about the game and like how to do things, I was trying to read it out as best I could, but sometimes I was just answering them with like how to make a pickaxe or something. But I feel like for YouTube chat, it might be nice to, I know not a lot of people watch it, but it might be nice to see it on screen. Or for full screen friends who do like to see Twitch chat on screen, like, you might want to see it. So I'd like to know if anyone watching this, you know, who gets this far, please let me know if you'd, you know, like to see when, or if you'd like to see Twitch chat basically come up on screen. I'd probably put it in the lower left-hand corner because there's not a lot there, right? Like, it's literally dead space. So it can be distracting, but it'll give you some idea of what's being said if maybe that's something you're interested in. I see I'm kind of getting some frame choppage, and it's kind of bothering me, man. How did that get turned back on? I swear that was low before. What is with my... Man, I don't know what's up. This is kind of bothering me. Okay. Alright, let's just all low it. We'll max that. There's no reason I shouldn't be able to get a full 1920 by 1080 out of this, but... Alright, fine. You win. Wow, wait, what? No way. There's no way I'm not getting a full... Alright, something's wrong with my PC at the moment. There's no possible way I'm not getting a full 60 on all low with a 2070 Super and a 1600 here. I know the CPU is not god tier, but it's definitely strong enough for this. So I guess something's just up. Maybe something's downloaded or installing. I don't know. It's been a long time going though. Let's go ahead and get off the boy. Thank you, Sarko Buddy. If you have names for Sarko Buddy as well, please let me know. Or not, fuck, Spino Buddy. Sarko Buddy 2. I wanted to name it Jerry, but we never got a response from Jerry. You know, if it's okay for Jerry to be female, you know? Tis what it is, though. Use some health. Give everyone some levels. Oh, my bad. But you do have some levels, so let's go ahead and give it to you. Owie. How did I just pick that up? What? Alright, so I don't know what you do for me. Don't really want you to die, so let's go ahead and give you some of that. Oh, you look kind of cute today, Argyle. The boys are back in town. I really don't want Argyle to die, if you couldn't tell. Let's get you there, bud. Oh, why did I give you health? My bad. That was a wasted point. You, on the other hand, can have some health, so you don't get one tap of wrapped. I don't know what else I'd give it. It's basically useless. Alright, here's board, buddy. Give you some health so you don't die in one hit like your father. God rest his soul. Make you into a nice little tank. How the boys? Use some health. Health. Give you some health. Give you some weight. Give you some stams. Give you and the boys some health so y'all don't get one tap of wrapped. Need you to be some good little bait for your boy. Do these guys always have spines on their back like that? Lips and nips. Is this Lips? Holy shit, Lips has low health. Look at the boys. How you doing, bud? Carno, buddy. Give you some health, give you some melee damage. Give some dialogue damage here. I need to put them in groups. I think that's something I can do. And I think it would make sense. So I can put them in groups and order that group. And what I'd like to do is make like Dilo group. So I can follow all Dilo. Right? Or the Raptor group. So like follow all Raptors on my Raptor. And have my Raptor follow on me or something. Alright, so you're used for gathering, so we may as well get you that. Give you some health so you have some survivability, some stamina. I know you're infinite stamina on land, but you're good to go, brother. Thought I just heard some rumbling, sorry. Holy shit. Let's just help you survive. Honestly, if a Sarco comes ashore, he'll probably one bite you, but it's not really my problem. I know it's a little boring of me to go around and do this, but I'm a little scared of going into the forest, which is kind of what I was thinking of doing. Taking Spino, go into forest, clear it, come back with Encleo Buddy and Spino and Tail. Go ahead and get my medal, and then come back again with Theory, but I want to fix this like lag issue, because what's the point if you're getting this slideshow? Because like I said, it can be hard to watch, at least in my opinion and in my experience. Watching lower and often less refined streams or videos can be disorienting at the very least. That's something I've always tried to strive for, like a higher quality, even though I couldn't even, like, I kind of can't. I'm limited in bitrate. I think I can only technically give them 2500. At least I think they like limit it to that, because I'm not a partner. I don't have like dedicated line internet, right? I share it with my house, and I don't have like a dedicated line for my provider either, so I'm obviously not professional level here, but I've always tried to make it at least somewhat watchable. I know, like I said, it gets a little blurry sometimes. It bothers me. And that's why I've been trying to fix it. I'll give you that. As best I can, anyway. Ooh, that could get me killed someday, I guess. Let's work on your stam. Alright. Whew, so we got a new Spino. Pretty colorful. Again, names if you have. Names for Sarco Buddy. Honestly, names for any of them that aren't named. I'd rather not take away someone's name. I feel like some of them Well, first off, some of them have already been named by a viewer, but, you know, some of them just are for the memes, like Board Buddy and Berg Buddy and Schmerg Buddy, as it were. Or like Argyle, where I just was like, look at this dude. Oh wow, they got different level colored feet, color legs. Otter Buddy. Look at Otter Buddy, dude. I don't know what it does. It's cute as fuck though. But I think that's gonna have to do it for tonight's stream. We sort of got what we wanted accomplished. I actually thought I'd be able to get at least one Spino, maybe two, or a Spino and a Rex, but that maybe didn't work out. I actually wanted to do a lot of taming today, so we'll see what we do tomorrow. We might go back and tame. I might gather resources and work on the new raft. I'm not sure yet. We'll try and go on a Spino adventure. We will not make the same mistake as attacking an alpha. In fact, I might even take my boat, kill the alpha, come back, and bring Spino Buddy. We'll see. But yeah, we'll not make that mistake again. We'll try our best to run if we can. I do want more metal, of course, not only to potentially make a boat eventually, but bullets, ammo. Oh, that reminds me. Let's go yoink out some of our ammo. Or our gunpowder. And our metals. But yeah, that's all still hopefully gonna happen. I still need I feel like it's an endless grind. It is an endless grind. This game kind of has no real end. But need a lot of ammo. A lot of bullets, a lot of new guns. New structures, really, as well. But yeah, there's a lot I need to get working on. But I would like to do some hunts, maybe alpha hunting without Spino Buddy, like using our boat just for some kills, just for the experience of it. Maybe a higher tier alpha if we can, just to, again, to test our build. I'm gonna try and use it more as a lure out to ocean thing. I know that'll ruin our loot a bit, but we'll figure that out as we go along. But yeah, I think that's gonna have to do it for tonight. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next one. Feel free to follow me here on Twitter if you want to know live, or if for some reason watching this on YouTube, hey, you made it this far. Won't you consider subscribing? You can leave a comment, tweet at me if you have suggestions, tips, things you want me to do, games you want me to play, things you think I do better, all that good shit. Or you can just call me a cunt, whatever's gonna work for you. I think I'm losing my voice, I don't know. I'm losing it. Sorry about that. But yeah, that's really all there is to it. If you have, again, name suggestions, game suggestions, I'm definitely not done with this game, but I don't want to get to a point where maybe I like lose a dino and I'm like worn out and I just like quit the series for a bit. Like, I'd rather try and keep it going, and I know a lot of people are like one game ponies, if you will, and they only really like watching one thing. I get that, and I'm sorry, but maybe I'll like start a GTA story series because I never played that. I don't know, maybe someone wants to see that. I don't really know. Hopefully I can fix this graphics error. If you have suggestions, I guess leave them, but there's a good chance I'll fix it by tonight and the VOD won't be up on YouTube or whatever until tomorrow. So I guess unless you watch the Twitch VOD like right after this, tweet me. I have no fucking clue. But yeah, hopefully I can fix that. And if you have dino suggestions you want me to go get, Dino Bear and Sabretooth, Dire Bear and Sabretooth are in the cards. I'm down with that. Redwoods are in the cards. I'm down going with there. Just let me know what you think. I might go with the redwood thing first so I can get sap, so I can just fish, because I've wanted to fish for so long. I'm sure it's super fucking boring. But I might just take my boat down there and tap a bitch or something. But who knows? But that's for tomorrow's stream or the day after. So until then, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Let's see the next one. And until then, Spino Buddy says bye. So does Spider Sark. And non-named Sark. And Sour Patch, who we forgot to level up. And also, from me, you can have a bye.